Today is a super special day because it's the first day of spring. Thank God. I can genuinely say I was not like severely affected by winter this year. This is the first winter in maybe like 2-3 years that's happened for me. So thank you. So I'm using the seasons as a way to transition myself to a fresh new start. So with that said, I would like to reflect on all of my favorite things from this past season.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
I'm going to be going through all of my favorites, from fitness to food to mindset to just lifestyle, from January 1 to the beginning of spring, March 20th. Here we go. This kind of feels like show and tell, like when you're in kindergarten. Kicking it off with fitness. I don't have a physical thing for every single one of my favorites, but I had to include all of them because I couldn't have gotten through the last couple months of the gym without these things. Plain and simple, the landmine. That's it. I have never touched a landmine before this year, and it has changed my fitness game. Changed it forever. Like, I don't know, I guess I was always just kind of intimidated by it. I was always intimidated by like plate loaded anything for the longest, but plate loaded machines are a little less scary because you kind of like know what you're doing, where the landmine is more of a free motion. This is your sign that if you're afraid of any piece of equipment in the gym, just use it, because you're not gonna look dumb for that long. Like at first you walk over there and you're kind of like, how the fuck does this thing work? Don't be afraid. You are doing yourself a disservice by being afraid of a certain machine. So that to me was a landmine, and it's opened up a whole new world of opportunity for me. I feel like the way you hold the landmine and the way you execute the movement forces you to focus so much more on your form. So I've really liked to do squats on it. Like I said, I love, love, love curtsy lunges on it. It really helps you target your glute, your gluteus medius, that like slide glute area. Whew, my God, I can't do very much weight on that. It humbles the hell out of me. It is such a good movement. And then I really liked doing RDLs on it. I really liked doing rows with it, low rows, compound rows. It's just so good. It's just like, what else can I say? My second fitness favorite, as you may know, because you might have watched my legging revamp video, is shorts. Specifically, my navigation shorts. Navigation in general, they're doing something. And like some shorts even come with the little like contour colors so that it like really defines you. Without a booty scrunch, it like really like gets in there and contours your glutes, and I'm literally obsessed with them. I'm also obsessed with just like watching, is this egotistical? I've really also liked them because I like watching my legs while I work out, like to actually be able to see the muscle under my skin moving instead of it being blocked by my leggings. It's really allowed me to focus on the muscle that I'm working and motivate me to continue to push it harder when I'm not satisfied with what it looks like, or I'm like, oh my God, look, you can see the muscle. It's like, just like seeing it is kind of like a reminder of what I'm doing and of my goals and of what I'm trying to do. So booty shorts or short shorts, not booty shorts. No one's booty is hanging out in the gym. Please don't do that. But short shorts, I really like. I mean, really any kind of shorts, but short shorts specifically, and then navigation. Navigation, you're doing something, girl. Time under tension. I have been talking about time under tension for way longer than I actually fully understood how much I loved time under tension. I understood that the amount of time that your muscle has strain on it is obviously going to be better. What I didn't understand is how much that can be manipulated and how much more intense that can make your lift when you actually focus and put energy into it. So I like to follow a 2-2-2 tempo, which means that you go down for 2 seconds, hold at the bottom or whatever for 2 seconds, and then come back up for 2 seconds. So just being like mindful enough to say like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you can also change it. Like you can do like 5 seconds down, 1 second hold, 3 seconds up, something like that. Like just like setting the intention to not just go through the motions, it helps you focus on that mind to muscle connection, and it helps you lock in that time under tension and make sure that your muscle is getting the most out of the movement so that you're creating the muscle tears, pumping your blood into the muscle. Bro, it is so intense, and it's really made a really big difference in any sort of gains that I've ever gotten. Last but not least, when it comes to fitness, my favorite thing these last couple months has been walking on an incline. I used to do like 8 minutes of cardio before I would work out, and that would be it. Then I switched it to doing just 15 minutes afterward, and that's cool, like that was good. But then I, somewhere along the line, decided that weightlifting was enough cardio in itself and it was good enough exercise, and that I was just gonna cut cardio off completely because I hate cardio. Hate her. First of all, it's made a really big difference in just my results because it does promote fat loss and it does help create that lean look as I'm building on the muscle, taking off the fat, and you can actually see the muscles that I'm working instead of them all just hiding under a fat layer that I'm creating. I've really liked it. It's like intense enough that I'm breaking a sweat and I'm putting in an effort, but it's not like over the top I'm running a mile or I'm spending 30 minutes on the Stairmaster or anything super crazy. So absolutely, it's good to get that cardio in like that, and if that's your style, then go for it. But being a person who likes fitness because I want to be healthy, I want to look good, I have goals, but also I want it to last a very long time and I want to enjoy it for a long period of time and not burn myself out. I have to find a way that I can enjoy what I'm doing, and this works for me and I enjoy it, and I feel like I don't want to die when I'm on the treadmill. Moving into my favorite ways to eat. One of them being, and this is not, let me disclose, this is not a healthy food, but it is my favorite, so I had to tell you guys about it. I learned that putting mayo on things makes everything better. Plain and simple. Going from not eating like anything at all to at least eating chicken breast, was I putting mayo on it? Yeah. Was it better than me eating Taco Bell or nothing at all? Also, yeah. And it's not like you put an obscene amount on there. Coat the chicken breast in mayo, and then you create a little a mixture of, I use Italian breadcrumbs, I'm sure you can use plain ones or any other flavor that you might like, and then Parmesan cheese, and you coat the mayoed chicken in the crumbs, and then you throw it in the air fryer for like 12 minutes. It is so good. It is so good. And I'm not a big bird meat person. So being able to find a recipe that helps me eat chicken, I'm so excited about it. And the fact that it's literally so easy. Oh, and another mayo meal. This one, not healthy. This one, not even like, no even trying to sugarcoat it with it being chicken breast or having a protein. Are you ready? I'm gonna say something on a channel that I promote health and wellness. a half a stick of butter into the frying pan, maybe a little less. Mayo, where you would normally put butter on your grilled cheese, and then as much cheese as you want, the more the merrier. Oh my God, it is so good. So mayo, where the butter goes, and make your grilled cheese, and it's so much better. I will never eat a grilled cheese the same ever again. I love breakfast tacos. Oh my God, it's so good. Tortilla, eggs, cilantro, lime. You could use queso fresco. So good. And it's really like, it's made eating in the morning so much better. You can make a burrito out of it. Yeah, breakfast tacos, they're so good and they're so easy. It takes maybe like, I don't know, 15 minutes in total to prep everything and make it. Obviously my thing is ease, simplicity, and that it tastes good. I have had a love-hate relationship with supplements. Then Bucked Up entered my life. I had been using their protein. This guy's empty. This is like the third one maybe I've gotten through. Because it doesn't have, it's only 30 servings. It doesn't have a ton. I really liked this flavor. It's horchata, and I actually don't like horchata. I know, sue me, but I don't know. It's not my thing. But this flavor, it's so good because it has a flavor to it, but I can still add it into every single smoothie with any kind of fruit, and it tastes good because it's got this like creamy, it breaks down super nicely in the shakes, whether I'm throwing it into a blender bottle with milk or I'm actually putting it into a blender. I never feel like I have like these like nasty chunks in there. This is the pre-workout woke af. It does its job, it lives up to the name. I'm literally on like level 3 million when I use this. It's so great. I've loved it so much. And I've never felt like that with any other supplement, so I'm really happy with them. And then the last thing that I have really liked, and this is really new to me, so it's a favorite in the last couple weeks, is creatine. I either add this into my protein shake in the morning. You can really take it whenever. I like to take it post-workout because it promotes that muscle development. As some of you may know, your girl is a little bit of an overthinker. I no longer identify as somebody who has anxiety, so I'm not saying that. I really cannot express how grateful I am and how proud I am of myself for making it this far in this journey. I literally never thought that my mind would ever be as clear as it is and that I would be as vibrant in my thinking and not allowing my brain to like take over my entire life. I didn't think that world existed, and it does. And I know it doesn't help for somebody else to say that it exists, but maybe it does. And I'm telling you, if that's you, it exists. You just have to figure out what works for you. And what works for me might not work for you, or maybe it will. So try it, because literally you just kind of have to keep manipulating and trying things until you figure out what clicks in your brain and it makes a change. And these 3 things have made a big difference for me. These are 3 things that I consistently do to continue to maintain this steady mental health pattern. Meditation is something that I have utilized for a really long time, but it's never something that I was able to consistently maintain. It never made a difference for me until I consistently maintained it. It quite literally is a practice, and the more consistently you do it, the more it really does make a difference, because you learn yourself. You sit there and you have to take time to just be quiet, especially if you are a person like me who overthinks. Taking 10 minutes out of my day to make a conscious effort to spend 10 minutes thinking about absolutely nothing except my breath has been really great, because it allows me time to be with me and appreciate everything that I do for me every single day. I've also learned that I am very sensitive to aroma. For Christmas, my mom gave me an essential oil diffuser, which has been awesome. And coincidentally, my sister gave me incense. I love these 2 things. I feel anxious or I feel upset or something is, something's going on and I just am not at my top best, if I put the essential oils on or I put an incense on, it helps me relax. It like, I don't know why, like it's just, I mean, somebody smarter than me can explain it. I know they can. It's something with your brain. Journaling. I love my journal. First of all, it's cute. Look at it. Appreciate it. It's cute. I love her. But taking my journal with me wherever I go. So if I do have like something that I just need to like spill out onto the paper, I literally have it labeled brain dump. And anytime that I start to feel anxious or I start to feel upset about something or I start to get angry, whatever, or if I start to feel happy and I can remember to journal, I like dump it all out onto the paper. Or if I have an idea for my training business, all of that, like I have a spot that I can just like dump all of my thoughts out. But journaling at the end of every day has really helped me because it allows me to work through my entire day and kind of piece together things that I might not have recognized just going through the motions. When I turn around and I reflect on my entire day, I see like, oh, like this happened this morning, which led to this happening this afternoon, which is maybe why now I'm acting like this. And I can use something that I thought of this morning to then help me with a situation later on. And it helps me recognize patterns within myself to find what makes me happy, to find what gives me more motivation, to find what makes me upset. Simply reflecting back on the day really helps me learn a lot just about myself, how my brain works, how my thought patterns process, and it's really been helpful for me. So I've always really liked journaling, but definitely have loved making a point of doing it every single night. For the last of my favorites, I want to talk about the things that I have done to help with growth. So the last was more about mindfulness and reflection, where this is more applying it to action and then doing something with what I've reflected on. So I've tried to make routines and practices to take action steps in order to create some growth for myself, and it's really done a lot. One of those things is making a point to read 10 pages out of a personal development book every single day. Just taking time to just read 10 pages a day has allowed me to elongate the effects of the personal development book and take small things away every single day to really help me learn new habits. And that's the thing too, is that it really helps me like learn new habits when I can connect to something in a book. And some days I'm not going to get that much out of it. Maybe the section that I read wasn't too applicable to me, but sometimes it really is. Sometimes I can take a whole bunch away. Sometimes I only take one thing away. So I've really liked doing that. And again, the consistency of learning something every single day has been one of my favorite things in the world. Something else that I have absolutely loved for growth is listening to inspiration in the morning, whether that be a TED Talk that's actually teaching me something that I want to know about, or it's just a mindfulness, motivational YouTube 10-minute compilation of motivational words, or it's a speech. I've listened to Steve Jobs, I've listened to Matthew McConaughey, I've listened to Oprah, I've listened to Eckhart Tolle, I've listened to so many people. Eric Thomas, he's a good one. Tony Robbins, he's another good one. They provide so much insight and perspective, and it's so applicable to literally any situation that you could be in. No matter what you do, no matter what kind of job you have, no matter what kind of home life you have a purpose. And the videos and what you're listening to reminds you of that, and it reminds you of the real authentic way that we should be looking at things and how things aren't so detrimental and we make them so detrimental, and it's just a really, really refreshing way to start your day. So it's been a really big favorite of mine. Last but absolutely not least, my saving grace, my holy grail, my favorite of all time for my growth is my planner. I downloaded a planner off of Etsy onto my iPad. Can you see it? Let's see if we can show you. I have a habit tracker. I have my whole week planned out. I have my to-do list. It comes with a mood tracker. It comes with a section that every day I have to write something that I'm grateful for. It comes with a budget. It comes with a monthly reflection, so I reflect on my entire month and set goals for the next month. It comes with a note section. Just having everything organized for me, I could not make it through my entire day without my planner. It's really helped me get organized. It's really helped me stay focused. It's really helped me feel like I have a purpose, which might sound dramatic, but especially like after graduating college and then going through COVID and learning that adulthood isn't all that we all thought it was cracked up to be, you have to like find your purpose, and having tasks written out for myself and giving myself things to do has really helped me feel good. And just like even going back and checking things off as I get them done and looking back and seeing all that I did that day, it's been really beneficial for me. Those are all of my favorite things that I have absolutely been obsessed with these last couple months. I am so excited that it is finally spring. I walked home from the gym the other day with shorts and a t-shirt on. Granted, was it like 58 degrees? Yes, but I'm so excited because when the weather is warmer, it just feels so much better, and spring is just such a happy time. And I'm really excited for what this new year is going to bring. ST training is really thriving. We've picked up a lot of new clients recently, so I'm really excited for what that opportunity is going to bring for me. And I'm also really excited for June 20th when I do all of my spring favorites, just to see how far we've come since then. Make sure to check out jointhestrain.com. I have my blogs posted there every Monday. You have access to our Instagram, all of our training packages, our podcast. If you want to ask any questions, those are on there as well. Other than that, you can find me on my Instagram at sttraining or my personal at s.e.rit. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and always remember to push yourself for more. Bye.